we're at Crissy Field, 30 acres, salt marsh and estuary. The Ohlone people actually used to live in this area, and they used to hunt and harvest shellfish and other types of fish, and they lived in camps in this area. Camps where they settled and basically had livestock, they were grazing and had agriculture. We are now at Crissy Field, making our way. Sticky monkey flower, it has the orange flower right here, and those leaves are very sticky. So as mentioned, this is a saltwater marsh estuary, so we might see a lot of different types of plant materials. However, I'm seeing a lot of California natives. So one thing quite amazing over there is the Presidio tunnel tops will be our next destination. So here we are, Crissy Field. Across you can see Alcatraz. As I pan this way, you will see San Francisco Bay. Beautiful beach right here, allows people to just have a picnic. That island is actually Alcatraz Island. Let's zoom in a little to see what more we can see. Magnificent Golden Gate Bridge in the distance over there, which connects Marin Headlands to San Francisco. So we're gonna head down that way on this trail to explore a little more. We are exploring Crissy Field. Behind this little hill here is a great Golden Gate Bridge, and look at this beautiful loop-in. Trails here to explore. Bring your dog, you can go for a walk. Definitely a beautiful space, protected space. And on most days it probably is a little warmer than what it is today, but it's okay. So here we are, we're entering one of the salt marshes over here. And again, the native people, the Yelamu, were one of the Ohlone tribes that actually lived out here. And they lived out here in the Bay Area for several thousand years. And they came to Crissy Field and they established a sustainable living system where they had plants and fish, and they were able to harvest and survive. This is a serious dog walker here. I'm impressed. How many dogs you got?
Only 8.
Only 8 today. They look very tame, having a good time.
Yeah, they're trying to get home real quick.
Right on. Have a great day, friends. So yeah, great place to come on out, bring dogs, enjoy the beauty, all the natural wonders. We're just on a bridge right now, heading this way. And over there is the Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful area of vegetation right here. And, getting very windy, but that's what happens when you're facing the great Pacific Ocean. So yeah, a wonderful place to explore. The ground is pretty sandy, soft. But the thing that will get you out here is the winds and the sun exposure. So definitely wear a windbreaker. But as you can see, look at all this lupin just growing beautifully right here in front of the Golden Gate Bridge. If I zoom in a little and take you through these plants, you will see that spring is here and it has started to explode with beauty. Here with all the natural resources, with water, to raise cattle. I mean, there's plenty of ways for people to survive, and they just basically lived off the land and figured out a system that worked for their survival. So one thing interesting about San Francisco, a lot of people call it San Francisco, because this was all dunes, outside lands was all sand dunes that actually became a city. So it's quite interesting to think that this is now an ecosystem, it was all sand, and now it's transformed to be the city of San Francisco. And you know, the sandy soil, it has native grasses, wildflowers and shrubs, and a lot of plant material is adapted to the mild, wet winters and a lot of summer drought into a native wildlife habitat. So yeah, just really kind of remember like what this place looked like before what it is today. Ancient towns. So you can see they really have put up the fence barrier systems to keep people out of these ecosystems, and you can tell that it's working. Really liking these entry points into the East Beach. So yeah, coming out here is quite fabulous, quite invigorating, kind of great for mental wellness. And sure, if you want to go for a swim, you are allowed. Do be careful, there is no lifeguard on duty. You swim at your own risk. So it could be kind of dangerous with these tides, but you're welcome to do so. So one thing really cool about Crissy Field is the large amount of grass area they have. So definitely you can see that it is quite large space beyond the coastal sand dunes, where you can play, you can run, you can just lie down, take a break. I will say, Crissy Field is a fabulous place, full of beauty, full of nature.